got to the office, you're like reporting,
Yes.
and that me, I cannot do nothing. All I know how to do is cut on, you know. So at the end of the day, and she was like, and this person stole some things. So when I heard somebody told me that, I already, when she even tabled the something, told the management, they were like, which girl? Is it the one that did it? They say yes. Say stop another thing. Somebody that have been
Yes.
all nowhere. So after that now, it was, if it was that girl, she would have done like this. But I want to say the top, this
Yes, you
they
have.
know, yes, hard backing from the top, that
Yes.
so that one said bye, bye, bye. So they then decided, all of them, they will do the rest of the people. So when I heard this thing, one of the drivers now is saying, message say, if you hear what they talk, I say, you should be very ashamed of yourself, because I really me, when I want to be blunt, I can be. I don't know how to mince it. I say, you that did this stole meat, you are even getting mad, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Poverty speaking, you know. So she carried, I didn't even know you were in the office. She carried this in go show.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yes. Okay, the other girl that told me she was from the car.
Yes. So
So how come she got office work back?
no. She didn't get, like, after, there's something that happened. They
Yes.
but as a
Mm.
me, I like outsmarted them. They did it 2 3 times. I outsmarted the old people, and then fire my own. When I fired my own, they
Yes.
behave very like this. So when they did it, they said, they asked them to, they should report straight to. So when they got there, they started this one. What is it? What is it? They started. So they called the black one, black one. So because of anger, I just send. If you see wetin this girl do, this una do. Hi Canary, am I the first? Of course you are. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? No be small. If I call Beauty, Beauty go tell me say, which camp? You're not going anywhere. I have to do like this. God, now inside my room, I saw this. I didn't search. I didn't know anybody. Anybody that wants to.
Yes.
That's how I come.
Yes, everybody that comes to
Number
everybody, even a drone pilot.
number one. What's the meaning of number? No, you second. Hi guys. Hi.
This life. This
Big
life.
big smalls. Big smalls. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Where are you watching from, please? Let me know where you're watching from. Mary, where are you going to? You're saying you'll be right back. Please come back. Let's talk about this very topic. I hope you've seen the topic. Today we're going to talk about age gap relationship. Age gap relationship, guys. So I'll just wait, like, call it maybe 2 3 minutes more so that others can join, and then have a clear discussion. Let's just have, a chat, and then I'll value every contribution anybody gives here. All right, thank you so much. Big Small says, oh, that's a good one. Yeah, it's something that, it's kind of like the new normal. That's why I want to discuss it. It's like the new normal. The young people, this kind of trendy thing. You see an aged woman with a younger guy, they're happily married. Sometimes they've been in a relationship for years, and they're doing very well. They're doing very well. Like, they are happy. Just that sometimes there are some judgments that come in from the outside, like maybe from family, from friends. But let's just talk about it. Let's wait for like 2 more minutes. Let's let people join us. Otis Carswell. I need a sugar mama. Alright. If you need a sugar mama, what should I say? Well, I'm not into, like hooking people up or trying to arrange things for people, but it's okay. Wave Rider, hi, wave today. Welcome to the channel, Otiska, and hello, beloved. Hi. I see you are still just as black as last time. Yes, darling, I'm still as black as the last time. And it seems I'm even darker than I was. And I'm proudly African. Proudly black skin. Wave Rider, you're not white like this, so you're not as white as this. You're pink. Hey, darkness, beautiful. I'm not actually dark, like, I'm brown skin, guys. Forget about that guy. I used a child. Wait, Brother says, how did you get darker? The sun is really very hot over here, right? It's very hot, so once you go under the sun, it makes you look darker. So be expecting me looking very dark from now on. Otiska Well says, I'm from Michigan in the US. Where are you from? Hi. Alright, I'm from Nigeria, the beautiful place called Nigeria in Africa, West Africa actually. Dawson says, baby, you beautiful. Hi Dawson, how are you? Where are you watching from? Pro, please don't waste time with trolls. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Wave Rider, you better behave yourself. Please behave yourself. Lupa Wayne, hi beautiful. Hi Lupa. So guys, I think we've had like 5 people now, so we can start proper. Like, let's start our discussion. So today I'm going to talk about age gap relationships. Age gap relationship. We see, currently, around us, around our environment, around our cities, our states, you see couple now that have these different, a very large, sometimes very large age gap, but they live very happy together. So I just want to say, try to define what it is, what age gap relationships actually is. Guys, like and subscribe if you're just tuning in for the first time. So an age gap relationship is a romantic relationship where there is a significant age difference between the partners. So there's this, sometimes like 5 years, sometimes it's like 10 years, sometimes like 20 years, 30 years. I've actually seen somebody that have married a girl a girl that is almost 40 years older than. So the thing is just that everybody agrees to what suits them. Personally, when it's too high, when it's too the age gap is too much, I don't think I like it. But that's what it is. So age gap relationship an issue. Age gap is a big question for me, so I'm gonna listen. Bahaha. Is age gap relationship an issue there as well? Yes, it is an issue. It is an issue. There is no how. For instance, like our young men over here tends to be marrying most white ladies, from the West. Like, they come here almost every Saturdays to do their wedding, court marriage. Like, it's something that is like the new trend. It's something like that is the new trend. And what really baffles me in the whole thing is that, over here we value children. Okay, once you turn like 30 years as a guy, your parents will be like pressuring, like they will mount pressure on you. You have to give us grandbabies, you have to give us grandbabies. But seeing these men as young as 27, 28, 29, or early 30s, venturing into these relationships with older women, some of the women that have really reached their menopausal stage, That's to say they can't even bear babies. They're not ovulating anymore. They're not menstruating anymore. And then they in a relationship with these women. I have a problem with that because for sure, for real, they're not into a relationship with these women for the sake of love. That's how I feel in Africa, where I'm from. What I'm saying is not because of love. It's just like an escape route for them to get out of the country because Nigeria is really tough, guys. Nigeria is very, very hard. It's all job for you to be in Nigeria. It's like a job. Like for you to be in Nigeria, living in Nigeria, it's a job on its own for you to survive every day. So it's really tough down here. So I see it as a means of survival, or I mean, as a means of, they call it jackpa, a means of leaving the country, to have a better life, greener pasture outside. All right. So it's something here too. Let me read your comments. Canary says Regina is in her 20s and married guy in his 60s. Yes, and they are divorced now. The girl left. She's done a private jet. She's now done. Left the man. Or maybe I should have said present. They're not issue. Jay Matadi sister, hi. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. Jesus, that's too much. Canary. Actually, it's something that happened. Big Smalls. It's something. There's an artist and a Nigerian senator. All right, got married. I think 2000 and I don't know. Is it 2021 or so? The man is very rich. He's a billionaire. He got the girl who was a child actress at the time. She was like 17, according to her. And the man, started grooming her and got married to her. Spoils her with, the best of life, baby girl lifestyle. And she ended up having 2 babies for this man. But currently they are like this. They're having a face of, I don't know if they're gonna settle. I don't know. So that relationship is a thing, and it's like the trend the world over. So let me just talk about a couple of advantages of age relationship. Some of the advantages of age gap relationship. The only advantage I see is that, as a young guy, let me not say as a young guy, let me say as a lady, like, let me say, because most times it's like, the ladies are the ones older than, that's the new trend. I'm not really seeing much of older men getting married to younger ladies. Now it's like younger men, like 25 to 40 years old lady, 27 to maybe 42 years or 30, late 30s, that kind of age differences. So let me just say this. The advantage is that the ladies, okay, with these younger men, they like have a clear sense of what they want. Like, they tell you what they want. There's a clear communication of, this is where we're going, we have a goal. Are you going to take this ride with me? And sometimes the younger men, said, okay, we can do it, we can make it happen. And like, what I'm trying to say is there's a clear definition of what they are doing. It's not like the, maybe very close age thing, a relationship where, everybody's just confused over everything. But when it comes to age disparity kind of relationship, everybody knows where they're going. The older woman will tell you exactly what she wants, or the older man will tell you exactly what he wants. He wants marriage. The other one will tell you, I want a baby, can you do it? And it's in your own place now as a younger person to either agree or disagree or move on. You understand? There's always a clear kind of definition of the relationship between the partners. All right. Another thing is clarification. Everybody, like, There is no drama. It's always a kind of a less dramatic relationship because one person is very mature, okay, and will always is like more emotionally mature than when it comes to women. She knows when to do, when to say, when to approach, when to confront. She has this, emotional maturity. It's just as, if it was a relationship between an older man and a younger lady, all right? They know what they want, like kids. They know exactly, all right? So another thing is that there's this, call it a shared values between the two. That could come in form of maybe morals, all right? Morals, goals, lifestyle choices. Age is not really a problem between these two. Thank you for that, love. Age is not always a problem. Like, for instance, now, a younger girl, like in the case of Regina Daniels and Senator Ned Nwoko, the senator was like, okay, I'm gonna spoil you, I'm gonna give you a baby girl lifestyle, like I'll travel you all around the world, I will take you places you've never been. And that's what the girl wanted, isn't it? So, and that's like a shade value, that's what she wanted. Like, the man gave her all of that, took care of her, give her whatever money, bought cars, you know today saying that she was telling us, mocking us single ladies, as that it is better, okay, to cry in Lamborghini than to cry, is it in keke napep, that's tricycle. People in Africa know what tricycle is. So let me read some comments. Frank, how are you? How are you? Are you African? Yes, I am African. Okuna Kingsley Donald, how are you? Hi, Okuna Kingsley, where are you from? Okay, I can definitely see that being. I can definitely see that being an issue. Where would their lineage come from? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's a problem because most of these our guys who fake it, like they're faking it for real. They are faking it to love these women, old women. We value, and the craziest thing, some of them have, like a serious girlfriend somewhere, or even a wife, all right, a wife back home, and then they'll be proposing marriage to these older women, and they like fall head over heel, come to Nigeria. It's something that is really trending, guys. Come to Nigeria and then get married, and men will start getting, these young men will start getting benefits, and then be taking, it's just like they will come to kind of an agreement with the real, what they will call the real wife, African wife, and she will be an understanding wife or understanding girlfriend, while they milk the foreign lady, dry, and then take care of their lifestyles. It's crazy. To me, goddamn. Are you African? Yes, I'm African. Are you? Yes, I'm African. What is an acceptable age gap? Well, I don't think there is any book, okay, or any rule to. But if you feel good about yourself, all right. If you feel good about yourself, or maybe you like somebody that is like 10 years older than you, or 5 years older than you, or than you, that's you, like, it's between you, the two of you. Nobody has any right to tell you. Nobody has any right to tell you who to love, regardless of how old or younger the person is. So I don't think there's any acceptable age gap. If at all there is any acceptable age gap, it should be a personal thing. Like for me, 5 years is okay, not more than that. Okay, guys, I was trying to put up that tag. Hi, Hody. Hi. Now, Otis, Otis Cowell says that sounds like a come up for her. Why are you saying Hottie not? Come on now. Stand by. Can we see your beauty? Please, let me time you out. I don't like this your nonsense. Steve, just go away. I don't need you. Okay. Canary says, yes, Western women are targeting young African men. It's a big problem in the Gambia and has been going on for a long while in Kenya, especially the coast, and now it's gradually emerging in Nigeria. Um, Canary, in the sense of Nigeria, let me tell you, when it comes to the Nigerian case, or when it comes to these Western women coming, I don't really think it's Western women that are targeting these Nigerian young men. It is the Nigerian young men that are targeting the Western retired women. That's for like I've had a little conversation with a couple of them that are really into all the computer pressing, you know what I mean, Yahoo. So you realize that they are the ones that are after, because of the benefit they're going to get from these women. So I don't know about the Gambia on, but for Nigerian on, it's the young guys that are after these retired women. I have seen that yet, Canary, but I live in the US, so I only see from West Side. I understand you. I understand. This year, early this year, there's this woman. The guy should be like maybe 20. American woman from Georgia that came. That woman should be very close to 70 or maybe in her 60s. As a matter of fact, she can't even walk. Like she cannot walk very well because she's not that strong. And the guy she came for is like uh 20 something or early 30s. So what are you gonna tell me? Because sexually this woman cannot satisfy this guy. For real, let's be real to ourselves. Sexually, this guy cannot be satisfied by this woman. So what are you going for? The guy was so happy. The guy current is a fashion designer. He was so happy to have targeted this woman successfully. The woman came into the country and then sponsored their wedding. It was very loud. He went on TikTok showcasing the woman. Currently this guy, when he started, the before and after marriage thing, like, he's living very well now. He has a car, a jeep, he has a well furnished house. He has like, one of these days I think I scrolled through TikTok and then I saw his page and I saw his other friends. They're still into the same business, scouting for older women to marry. So there was this other older a friend or a younger friend of his that they did TikTok with, like a friend of his they did TikTok with, and a friend of me, an older lady. So then that I know these people are really like a gang of young men scouting for older women, retired ones in their 60s, late 50s, to get married to, and then you know get their whatever benefit they can get from these women. But it's not love. That's the truth. It's not love. Even though this guy keeps saying, "Yeah, I love me," he went on different platforms like podcast platform to tell the whole world, "I love the woman." It's not possible. And I was like, I sent him a text. I said, if you say you love this woman, why don't you love an old woman in Nigeria? We have older women in Nigeria that that are stronger than the woman you say you marry. You call it love. This is not love. You're using the woman to achieve whatever you want to achieve, and that's not okay. So it's a very big problem. I live in US now. Okay. Otis Cowell says, "Do you mind sharing your age and relationship status?" No, I don't mind. I mind. I don't want to do that. I'm Jad Muhammad. Hey, please subscribe, like, and like this video and subscribe. Canary says a good age gap is take the man's age divide it by 2 and add 7 years. Really? Is that a good age? Okay, like for instance now, Regina now Daniel and the husband is like 60 something now, and she's like 24, 5. So you divide that's if you divide 60, that's call it 32, and then you add 7. That's too much, Canary. Canary, that's too much. Don't you think so? That's too much. I find that very funny. Like I find that very like too much. I prefer somebody that is like maybe 5 years older than me. Okay, high years, 10 years. But your looks also matter because I wouldn't want somebody that is already wrinkled. Like, come on now. That's funny you said that, Canary. That's 25 years old woman for me, and that's about where I draw the line. Angry man. On a serious note, I must confess that I just woke up with a chubby and needed some jack material. Thank you for that, girl. It's now you sabi wetin they talk. Angry man. Big says I walk I walks. Is it if walk refer closer to my age? Be the order of a woman starting a family after 30 is close to 0%. Well, I disagree with you. In today's world, women in their 40s are making more babies than women in their 20s. Big smalls, women, I don't know if you've noticed, women in their 40s these days are making babies, healthy looking babies. Women not just in their early 40s, women in their late 40s, like 45, are making healthy babies, making more babies than women in their 20s. Thanks to IVF, thanks to technology. Canary says, yeah, always think they're running game, but they are small fish in a big game. Canary, can you explain that more? That sounds, can you explain that more? Gambia, they've been in Gambia, been doing it for 30 years. Nigeria is only now getting into it. Okay. They are playing loads of old women for the Gambia. Okay. They start getting old women from. Yes, that actually that's a fact. Because traditionally, a typical African man, like the pride of an African man is his children. As a matter of fact, if you get married in Africa, all right, say in 3 months' time, your wife is not pregnant, your in-laws will start asking questions. And they will start thinking, let me say, maybe up to a year, they think prolonged to a year, she's not pregnant. They'll start questioning, start judging her. Maybe she had some series of abortions, that's why she can't even get pregnant. They start investigating her. The thing is so sad that even when it is as a result of the man's, call it fertility, maybe the husband or their son, is the cause of what is happening to the woman, is the one that is having fertility problem or infertility, we will always blame the woman. The woman takes the blame for what is happening, for not getting pregnant, even if it's the man that is having problem, fertility problem. So for a young guy at that age, 27, 26, 20, 28, that have not had a child before, to go for an older woman? Definitely, it's not love. It's all for benefits, financial benefits, green cards, jackpot. You know what they call it, jackpot? Jackpot means to travel out, like leave Nigeria to overseas, to the woman's country. That's what is happening. Canary says in Nigeria it is one at a time. Canary, have you been watching? Go on TikTok. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'm like, this older our men, no, they should leave our men for us. If all these older women takes all our young guys, who is going to marry the Nigerian women? Usi man, what you do? Hi Usi, how are you? I'm doing a live broadcast, as you can see. Where are you watching from? Please subscribe. Like big small says, show me these women that are making babies in their 40s. Law, from my experience, they are done. Law. Well, majority of the women have made babies in their 30s, in their 20s. But there is also a new trend. All right, women in their 40s. Okay, Google it. Talking Makinwa, she's a celebrity from Nigeria. She has a baby at 40. I've seen a woman that says she had her first baby at 47. Healthy child. I've seen a couple of women, really. Just go on TikTok, you see them. Just Google women in their 40s having baby for the first time moms in their 40s. You see, people are making babies. Canary says, are they targeting old women or old women are targeting them? Canary, from my own little investigation, it is the young guys that are targeting the older women. Nigeria is tough. It is the young guys that are targeting the older women. Like that guy I told you about earlier that, invited this old woman to Nigeria and they got married. He's been following this woman, according to him, up for 8 years. Like 8 years. Eventually the woman came to Nigeria and they got married. Very big wedding. Like if you see, he was so excited. And as I checked like his profile, all those videos on his TikTok, I saw some of his friends too. They're after white ladies. I saw another white lady with a young guy, a friend of his age, to a woman that is old enough to be his mom or grandma. They know what they're doing. It's the younger guys that are targeting these women. Big Small says maybe they're targeting each other. Absolutely, you are right. The older women might be targeting them for what they call bedmatics. You know what I mean? Bed thing. Maybe. Or for companionship. It's not easy, especially when you have kids that left your home and you're all alone. It's lonely, so you need somebody to be talking to. You need somebody that you can be laughing with. You need somebody that can help you out. So okay, let's just say they're exploiting each other. It will be okay to say they're exploiting each other. All right. A 70-year-old dried out wrinkly woman. Come on now, Canary. That's so. Come on now. Onye Dikachi. Hi, Onye Dikachi. Where are you watching from? Please subscribe to the channel. Canary, somebody is saying here, can I get, okay, somebody, what's that his name? Eminem King. Eminem, where are you from first? Let's start from there. Where are you from? And what kind of woman are you looking for? So Eminem is saying, can I get a connection to a woman? So Eminem, tell me, what kind of woman are you looking at and how old that woman should be? And tell me what you want. What kind of... Okay, I'm from Nigeria. How old are you, Eminem? Big Small says, I think they both understand the other problems, and I would never do the 50-year age gap, but neither person is being tricked. Okay, Eminem says he's 29, but neither person is being tricked. Okay, I see. Like I said, it will be okay to say that both parties are like exploiting each other. You're exploiting the youthfulness of this young guy, and the guy is also exploiting you financially, financial benefits. So it would be good to say both, you know, eating from each other. NM says he's 29. Okay. So what kind of woman are you looking for? And what's the age range of the woman you're looking for, Eminem? Well, a woman of 40 plus will be okay. A woman of 40 plus will be okay. Are you looking for a woman from Nigeria, a woman from outside the country? Let me know. Eminem. Are you looking for a Nigerian woman, or are you looking for somebody outside the country? Be specific. What are the things you want? What exactly do you want? A Nigerian woman are you looking for a Nigerian woman that is 40 plus? Why are you looking for a 40 plus lady? Canary says, if you're trying to a 20 something year old man is dreaming of a wrinkled, dried out 70-year-old woman, it's tough sell. It's a tough sell. Absolutely. Canary, I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, anyone will be okay. So, Emine, are you working? What's your job? What kind of job are you looking at? And what are the specifics, you're looking for in a woman in this? You say you're 29 years old and you're looking for a woman in her 40s, all right? So what are the specifics or the things you would want this woman to possess, maybe career-wise, or I don't know. So just be, could you have more understanding, okay? So women in their 40s have more understanding. Okay, I see. So is she supposed to be? They have more understanding. So, Eminem, tell me something. What is she supposed to do? Can she be? Are you going to take care of her or what? I'm trying to understand something. Eminem, what are the specifics you're looking at in this 40? You've already made your age specification of what you're looking for in a woman, which you say is 40 plus. So now, is she supposed to be, what's she supposed to be? Maybe she's supposed to be a working class, or maybe a single mother, or, somebody that is self-employed, or maybe a stay-at-home person. So just go ahead and then tell me what. Okay, we both take care of us. So are you working, Eminem? Eminem, are you working? Can you take care of her? Hi, Eminem, you're not telling the truth. Come on now. Come on now. Are you not from Nigeria again? That's not true. You say I don't care what she does. That's not true. You're not being real with me, Eminem. Like a typical Nigerian man, like people are really, you know, people want to live the baby boy lifestyle now. A typical Nigerian man wouldn't want a young guy at 29 wouldn't want a woman that he can take care of. He wants a woman that is already established. Am I lying? Well, if there's anybody like that, okay. Eminem, if I'll just keep you posted, alright? If anybody shows interest and wants you, definitely, I'll reach out to you, alright? And last question to Eminem: what if the woman is like a single mom? Are you okay with that? If this woman, because a woman in her 40s must have had a child, so if she's a single mom, are you okay? Do you have a child yourself? You say no problem. All right, okay. If anybody comes up, fine. You can always tune in. If anybody shows interest, definitely you can get that. Canary says at 70 they need to fly around the world to find someone desperate. Canary, well, I don't understand what's going on. The thing though, it's very funny. So, but let's proceed anyway. So, what I was saying is that in this age gap relationship, there's always a clear communication of exactly what this couple wants, and there's always kind of a shared value thing. Okay, this is what I believe in. Do you believe in it? Like there's a clear communication between the two, and there's always a kind of emotional alignment. That's if somebody is not deceiving the other. There's always an alignment. Okay, let's look at the disadvantages of age gap relationship. You can as well throw your points, or just tell me what you think the disadvantages of age gap relationship should be. But one of it is this external kind of judgment from people. Like me, the guy, when I saw the woman, I was like, what? When the woman even had came down from the arrival units of the airport, my dad was crying, was shedding tears. Like, oh, that's fake guy. Like, what are you doing? He was crying with flowers in his hand, then ran and then hugged this woman, and the woman was even sitting on a wheel. What are you doing? And you're like, do you understand? So I firstly judged this guy. I was like, guy, for real, you don't love this woman. You're just happy. Oh, I'm need to make money now. God just answered my prayers. I followed 8 years, and finally she's in Nigeria. She has agreed to get married to me, so I can get my passport, I can get my green card to the USA. Habana. So there's always this external judgment from people like me, people like others, maybe from the family. What are you doing? You're supposed to go for a woman that can give you children. What are you doing with an old lady? So there's always that. Another disadvantage is this, there's always a differences in call it different life stages. There's always, sometimes most of these older women are like retired. They've retired from their career, while you as a young person that is in the relationship, you're just building your life, you're like starting your career, and then so there's always this kind of, and there's going to be some expectations from each other. And because you as a younger, probably you're pursuing your dream to become one or two, to become somebody great, and this other person needs you at home. There will always be bound. What's the English again? There will always be room for conflict in that regard. Because when you need him, for instance, if he's a very busy banker, and then you need him over the weekend, he's not there. So there's a created what you actually married him for. He's not fulfilling that, or he's not filling that void. There's going to be a problem. So different stages of life is one of the disadvantage, and then the societal judgment is another. Another thing is this power dynamic, economic power dynamics. This person might just be very well to do the older person, because already he has had his career, he has had all all his life played out, all his dreams, maybe most of it come true. But this younger person have a lot go after. So trying to pursue that might just bring a problem. Oh, sorry, let me read your text. Uh Eminem says, I don't care what she does. Yes, I'm working. Yes, thank you, no problem. Big Small says, what if the child is close to your age, Eminem? Eminem, can you answer that question? Canary said the government had to get involved. Canary, are you saying the government, the Gambian government had to get involved? Eminem says, so how can he reach out to me? Eminem, what you do right now is just go to any of my old videos, okay? Just drop your I don't know, your Instagram account. I'll message you, alright? I'll talk to you. Canary says, there's a movie called How Stella Got Her Groove. I remember Got Her Groove Back. I remember that movie. What's her name? Angela Bassett. Angelina Bassett or Angela Bassett? Oh God, I've forgotten. I know that beautiful black woman. And Taye Diggs. I've watched that movie. So, what was her name? I can't remember the name of the characters, but Taye Diggs was the young guy, and Angela Bassett was the older woman from America to Jamaica, and they met. I remember that movie. It's from the 90s. I remember that movie very well. This is as old as the hills. I remember it. Eminem says, it's no problem as long as we all understand ourselves. Okay. So, Big Smalls, Eminem says, it doesn't care if the child is as old as, maybe very close to his age, as far as they have an understanding with, a family understanding. So it's okay. Alright, Eminem, I'll get back to you once somebody shows interest. Canary is asking me, yes, Canary, I've seen that movie, How Stella Got Her Groove Back. I used to watch it back in the day. I've watched it. Taye Diggs and Angela Bassett. I've watched it. Ah, okay. Big Small says, I met a woman at bar. I assumed she was around 25. She thought I was around 7. I found out she was 21. And my 17-year-old stepson knew her. And I stopped texting her after that too. She would have came over. She would have put in a hot soup, Big Smalls. He didn't stop. She would have put in a very hot mess. Thank God he stopped. Hi God, that's very funny. Oh, it's a true story. No, I did not know, but I thought there are similar stories like that. Definitely, there are so many similar stories. It happens everywhere. Older women, younger. But you know one thing that is really, guys, you know one thing that I really love about young men, like younger guys, like I've had an encounter with them, or like they're so bold and so confident of themselves.
It's Sandra.
They're very bold and confident of themselves.
Hello,
Like,
Sandra. I'm coming behind you for the soup. Hello?
okay, Eminem says, I have done that on your video. Alright, I'll be notified. So definitely I'll get back to you, alright? So what am I saying? I was telling you guys, as a girl, I've been approached by a younger guy before. I think that then I was like 28, and this guy was like 22. He approached me. He's been giving me green light. He used to give me green light. We're in the same church, but I didn't really. I did as if I didn't care, because deep down I knew he was younger than me, so I didn't really give a damn about it. See, we'll just be playing nice around me. Progress, how are you? Progress. Sometimes when we after church, we'll just be walking me down to my own streets, or sometimes after choir rehearsals, he would just walk me down, and then invited me to his house. He was staying with his uncle. So one of those days, I was late busy. I then went to visit. And it was then I started noticing, when a woman is after you now, when it comes to that, started noticing this part of him towards me, and I didn't like it. Before he then opened up that he's been liking me and we want a relationship, I said, no, I'm older than you, boy. I'm older than you. I'm far older than you. Come on now. He was like, how old are you? I then told I was like 28. I was like, I thought you were 20, maybe 25. I'm 22. I said, you see, so it's not going to work. Like, you're still in school, I've graduated. Come on, it's not going to work. Terry went to Jamaica and was approached by her. One thing led to the other. I watched the movie Canary. She married the guy, brought him back to America. I remember the movie, but I can't really, I may not remember it, but I can remember it's Angela Bassett and Taye Diggs that acted it. And it was like, Angela went on a vacation in Jamaica and met this handsome, beautifully built, black-bodied guy, which was Taye Diggs. I think it was like, is it a tour guide or a swimmer, a diver, something? And they fell in love with each other. These young men are very bold nowadays, but the reason is because women. So rejection isn't an issue. So men are able to take. Big Smalls, I'm gonna disagree with you with this. With the rejection is really not an issue. Rejection is a big thing. Honestly, I've seen scenarios where you just say no to a guy and it mess up like any little thing you do, especially if you people are always like in an environment you see each other maybe once or twice a week or maybe every day. Everything about it will be irritating him and he'll be looking for an avenue to just embarrass you. Those ones I call them baby boys, man's boys, like they're not grown, they're not mature. So rejection sometimes is an issue to men, and me, I'm always preaching to them like, when a woman says no, she has a reason for saying no to you. It's not that she hates you. Probably she's in a relationship that she values, or she's loyal to whoever she's with, or she doesn't want to be with someone. Relationship comes with so much headache. Like, oh my god, headache. Some people just need freedom. People just need freedom. So some guys can't take no, they can't take the no. But I've seen young Nigerian men are really very bold though. After a while, the guy disappeared. I'm talking about the real story. Okay. By the lady who wrote the book. So Canary, where did the guy disappear to? Now the guy was taken out of darkness into light. You see, that's the disadvantage. Now, once you take them out of that darkness to light, as an older lady, it's everything they know. You remove the scale of their eyes, they start to misbehave. They try to. It's crazy. Wave Rider says, "How old are you?" Wave Rider, I'm an adult. As you can see, I'm an adult. Old enough to be called an adult. Wave Rider, can you hear that? Big Small says she's 59. Stop asking. I'm a grandmother. Stop asking me my age. Okay. So age gap relationship is really what's trending now, and I don't know what is happening. So I'll just throw some questions to you guys right now. Can I say entanglements? See, if I were to date a younger guy, but actually, guys, let me tell you, I've seen this age disparity kind of relation married. I can tell you a couple of Nigerian celebrities that have been married. You know, the wife is like 10 years older than one of them. Is one of the twins. This is what they call P Square. I don't know whether it's Rude Boy that is married to Lola. Lola is like 10 years older than the husband, and they have children together. They've been living, I think, is it 20? Is it 20? Like a couple of years, more than a decade. They've been married for over a decade. Who again? There's this other guy. He's a singer in Nigeria. The wife is like, is it 9 years older than him, and they're doing great. Like, I've never heard of any kind of scandal between the two. I've never heard of any kind of, bad stories about them on media. His name, Dare Alade Arts. The wife is older than, like, I think 9 years or 7 years older than 8 years or 9 years older than him, and they are living peacefully. P Square, one of the P Squares, so the wife is Lola, is like 10 years older than him. There's this other guy, an actor in Nigeria. The wife is 10 years. Both of them are even in the movie industry. The wife is 10 years older than him, and they're like very happy. It's always people, like I said, external pressure, external judgment. It's people outside that be like, oh, see, you married an old cargo. You know, in Nigeria, once you're a lady, especially if you're single at 30, oh my God, like me, they would say, oh, you go and marry. Like, they make it look as if you don't marry, that means you've not achieved anything in this life. And I don't give a damn about it. I don't care. I don't care. She has 12 children. Come on now. Big Smalls, come on now. This character was found in what? Entanglement. Okay. Sometimes it works, but how do you make it work? Let's go there, guys. Let's go there. How to make all these age gap relationship work. Let's go there right now. The first thing is just that people have to be very sincere to each other if you want to make it work. I understand this generation of women, some of them they are like in Nigeria will say their head they decide. Their head they decide. That it means that, like, that it means that they're not really after the relationship. That, like, they're not really focus on the relationship. They don't really focus on what's gonna, maybe at the long-term goal of the relationship. All they care about is now, and the spoiling of the moment. Spoil me, give me money. All right, but you can always make it work. Age disparity kind of relationship, you can always make it work. The first thing is that you have to be very open to each other, be very respectful. Because somebody like me, if I date you and you're a younger guy, and then there are some jokes that you don't crack. I'm sorry to say, there are some jokes you don't crack because I'll feel maybe you're insulting me. There are certain jokes you don't crack. So you have to know your boundaries. You have to be very open in communication, know your boundaries, respect each other. What else? Somebody should help me out. Somebody should help me out. And then set your boundaries. Like I said, set boundaries. If you don't like something, let your partner know, okay, I don't like this. If you feel disrespected, be very, very open about it. If you feel, be very, very open about it. Big Small says, so what is more appropriate, older woman with a younger man or older man with a younger? I said it, I told you earlier, it's a personal thing. For me, I prefer an older man. I prefer an older man, maybe like 5 years older than me. It still boils, others might just boil down to, personal thing, like what they want. Some ladies prefer a man that is like 10 years older than them. And sometimes you can't really have control over um, happenings in your life. For instance, a lady might just be a very good woman, but life happens to her in the sense that she can't find a good man, maybe in her 30s, to settle down with, like in marriage. And then now she's like in her 40s. And once you enter your 40s, most of your colleagues, your age mates, your age grade are already married. So you have a very minute number of your age mates that are single as men. And these, your age mates that are single as men, are not going to come for you. That's the truth. Go for younger girls. Most of them go for younger girls. A very minute number go for, their same age, in the 40s. So, on that note, as a lady, you're like less hanging. Whatever comes, as far as it's good. So, what if you find love in the arms of a younger man? What will you do? You have to give in. What if it makes you happy? You have to give in. But it's a very difficult thing, though. For me, very difficult thing. Big Small says, I think it's better if man is older because he's supposed to be leader, but that's my opinion. Of course, everything, like even the younger man, no, me, I marry you, as a guy, I'm not a lesbian. So if I date you as a guy, or I marry you as a man, whether you are young or older than me, you are the head, and you have to behave like that. You have to behave like the leader of the house. You have to behave like the boss of the house. So regardless if the guy is older or younger, is the head. It's just for you to respect that fact that, see him from that eye, that is the head, even if you're older than him. But personally, I prefer a guy being older than me. Nari, are you still there? Canary, are you still there? So guys, that's it. Let me know what you think. What's the appropriate age differences? Let me just ask you guys this. What do you think is the appropriate age differences, when it comes to maybe a woman being older than a guy? What do you think should be the range in numbers of age? How old is too old? Or how young is too young? Big Small says, young man can be an older woman, but it doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel natural. This generation of men looks older than their age. Seriously. Like this morning, there's one of somebody here that told me about his birthday. That his birthday, this is his birthday month. Today is 1st of December. That tomorrow is going to be his birthday. I was like, really? And you see, this guy is very tall. He's a soldier. I was like, how old are you? He's 30 years old. 20 years old but looks 25, 26, 27. So for me, if I'm going for a younger guy, even that mature, that if I go out with you, nobody, like most people, or let me say, people may not be able to like see so much difference between us in age, because you already look mature, and you have to behave mature too for me to even accept you. I've seen that a lot in younger guys than older men. Like these younger guys in their 20s behave better, respectful than older men in Nigeria. Some older men in Nigeria. I'm serious. So if the physique looks mature, I don't have a problem with it, and I'll feel natural about it. I like Canary's idea that take man divide by 2 and not 7, but I think you need to add 1 year for every 2 years of age after 36. It's complicated, I know. Yeah. Let me see. But you can always make it work if that's what you want. Women these days, like if you come to Nigeria, you hear young Nigerian men say, they will give you headache. Nigerian women, they even marry them. They even do this. They even do that. Blah 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 blah. Oh, the amount of insults these men, level at us, like aim at us, it's just out of this world. But at the end of the day, you see them with one old lady, grandma, old lady that is supposed to be their grandmothers. Is that funny? Is that funny? They'll get married and then I saw a video of a young guy. Oh my god. Nigerian guy, that guy should be like 27, 28. Leo, an older lady, this woman is to Nigeria, and they got married. During that wedding ceremony where they tell you may now kiss your bride. They say you may now kiss your bride. The white lady, white old granny just carried mouth and then was coming like this. The guy was like this. Yes. Hold on, guys, 1 minute. Okay. So is it? The guy was like this. He didn't want to kiss the woman. I said, and he wasn't even looking. I don't know whether the woman fakes, like puts, a younger kind of profile pictures. Good. I laughed. It was trending. That was last year. The guy was like this, and the woman was like this. The guy was like this. I said, oh, wahala. You know what wahala means? Wahala means problem. So if you hear no wahala, that means no problem. But this one was wahala. God. I don't know, like I told you, it's for benefits. Like, it's for benefits. It's for benefits. The benefits of, these young men are going to, the benefits, monetary benefits from the from the woman to the young guys. And also, they get to use that woman to travel out of the country and probably look for better ways to better themselves. Canary says it's only 1 in 10,000 in Nigeria that do that. Okay.
Maybe I don't know. Come and see this other side. There's that guy that should help do my face.
Okay, once you do drink. Okay, no problem.
Maybe once you say you see this side.
No problem. I can even go to that my kitchen side. Canary says it's 1 in 100,000 in Nigeria. Really? actually saw a documentary like they call it the thumbnail on, you know, older women coming, you know, scout for young guys. But I didn't watch it completely. I don't think I did, but I've seen something like that. Wow, it's a critical problem of high proportions. Wow, that's a very serious thing. That's really serious. Nigeria is still coming up, but you know Nigeria doesn't carry lights. They may overtake the Gambia or Canary. Nigeria doesn't carry last in anything. Nigerians, we know they carry last. If it overtake the Gambia, scouting for older women, it's crazy. It's crazy. So guys, welcome to the channel. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this pro story, like this live and let me know where you're watching from. Today we talked about age gap relationship. Age gap relationship is a relationship that there is, you know, a significant kind of age differences between the partners involved. We talked about the advantages of it. You know, everybody have a clear goal in the relationship. There's a clear communication of where it's headed. It's a clear communication on what they want. Everybody know what they want. Everybody know what they feel, you know. But it's a relationship that has this age gap, like disparity, a significant, like maybe the lady is 20 years old, the guy is like 40 years old, the lady is 60 years old or 50 or 40, and then the guy is like 20 something years old. So there's a significant age gap between the two. So there are so many problems associated with it. Example is, one of it is societal judgments. You know, people keep judging. Why would you be, how can you even allow a young guy to see your nakedness? How would you even, you know, that kind of a thing. But oftentimes it works. It works. I've seen some couples over here in Nigeria, call it in the entertainment industry, where, you know, they are very happy with each other. They've been married for years, and most often the wife is like older than them, 10 years, 8 years, 7 years, and they're very happy. They're very happy with each other. All right. Big Boss, I work with a lot of Filipinos. They are the best wing man. They are always trying to marry off their relatives.
I'm coming.
Now both of them. So guys, I'm here. And
Only one person.
it's only one person that's taking drip. Okay.
I should go and do it in this place. I said,
No, we'll do it here. So, guys, what was that?
it's my aunt. So where will I keep it now?
Okay, they are trying to marry off their relatives. Okay, that means, yeah, now everybody wants what's best for their family. Definitely, if you see a man that is in maybe the US and is doing very well for himself and is looking for a partner, and you have a relative in the Philippines that is not doing very well, won't you like link your relative up? Definitely you should. I will do the same. I've actually linked people up and they're married for over 10 years. They are happy with each other. So I'll do the same. I'll do the same. Yeah. They are very, very family oriented, good, have good community. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. I believe that.
Sharp. I don't miss Sunday.
Eh?
I don't need Sunday.
Yee, that you go. Okay. Welcome.
How you doing now?
Fine.
How your side?
Very fine.
This one now going to
What's in do malaria?
typhoid, malaria, ulcer.
Everything. Ulcer. You know the shop.
This one is a trouble.
Now you want to drip.
Drip and some injections.
I bet keep your gun well. Make it no points me.
Ah.
No, I don't like. No, I don't like guns.
You know that gun? That's why I did. Now, why it is inside bush?
Lightning.
No.
Let me show you it. Maybe. Oh. You know, carry my family. This one not the work now.
Okay, you need the fan.
Oh. Carry my fan now.
Labor that local. I'm a do that. You know the house about it. No, not. I cannot say you're not hearing. You're not understanding house.
No, I don't understand also.
I will teach you. Small. In our point, a bit more.
I know. I know that one.
So, it's not.
When the pepper say.
So, Canary, are you still there? Hello? Canary, are you still there? You're gone. Let me just go out. Let me excuse you guys. No, let me stay outside. I'm doing something. Hey guys, sorry about that. Let me outside. Hey God, oh. I need a chair. I'll go look for it. Alright. Let me get a chair, guys.
Chicken is chicken.
Oh God. It's so sunny outside. Let me get rid of this. So sorry for all those distraction, everybody. Just have people around. Um, David, will you marry a woman that is older than you?
Older than me.
Yes.
All about everything there is understanding and if the love is there. Fine.
Are you serious?
I will.
Like, how old is too old for you?
It's not a matter of the age. If she understands yes the value of the man she's marrying and she will give respect to the man as the man of the as the head of the house. There's nothing
Can you
bad.
marry somebody? Can you marry a woman that is like 10 years older than you?
10 years.
Yes.
What was she using? Whole her whole useful age to do that. She will be far way older than me. At least the highest I can go is just 4 years or 5 years.
4 years, 5 years older than you.
If I see anything 8, 9, 10, we need to investigate. What was she doing then?
What if she didn't meet a good man during
Why?
that time? Like,
No, for you ladies do miss it. Good man. There's no good man, there's no bad man out there. It depends on how you manage the person or how you've come to understand or study that person is to be. Some ladies, there are some certain rights they're supposed to do. It's meant for the man to do, and there's some certain pride that's supposed to kill in a relationship, but they'll keep on doing it like, and that man, that right man, and that man, Mr. Right is coming. That man. See, before you know, you've gotten, before you know, you're in your 30s, before you know, you're in your 40s, before you know, you've gone into menopause or whatever they call give birth.
you see,
There's this phrase I actually came to understand about where both gender is saying at the age of 16 to 30, a woman is there to protect her pride. But you see, a man at the age of 23 to 50 is there to build his pride. So in that stage, what are you using your
You
16
say
to 40?
16 to 30 is
16 to 30
protect
to
her
protect her
pride.
pride. So
Okay.
by the time she gets to 30,
Yeah.
she won't lose value of her pride. But definitely she has a pride there that people feel like, yes, I value your pride and I know that yes, you are worth keeping. But you see a man once he's 25 to 50, if he can't build that pride, you see so many people getting old. At the end of the day, they keep working as if they are still in their youth age instead of resting
Yeah,
and be eating the fruit of
of their
what
labor.
they've worked for. So that's just it. That's why you see so many single women, single mothers or single women at the age of 40, they are still telling they are looking for love. What did you use your 16 to 30s to do?
So equally, okay, hold on. You're saying what did they that's not for Nigerian because if it's Igbo women, you yeah. You young Nigerian women men don't care if she's 50
I
years
don't know
old.
that though.
Eh?
I don't know that though. For
You don't know
Nigerian
that
men,
one?
no, I don't know that one. No. I can't say for anybody. Everybody has their own perspective of love. Okay, let me tell you. So the way young ladies do say that they love older men on bed is also the same way some young men
They love older
older
men
men
on
on bed.
bed.
There is the same way some men will tell you that they love
Young.
married women on bed.
Jesus, God
And it's the same way
forbid.
some men will tell you, I love older women.
I've
Yeah,
never seen a
definitely.
man say a married woman on bed. That's crazy.
That's because you're not a man now. You haven't come across this
I've
conversation.
never seen such a man
So
before.
it's the same way they will tell you if they are older women, definitely that woman they are saying she's old enough, she should have been married and given birth to kids. So definitely you are saying you love married women, service having sexual intercourse with married women on bed than young ladies. And some people say that sorry, excuse me, they love going into relationship with older women because they think more matured than the young ladies. The reason more higher and learn to manage a home than a younger lady. That's the way men see it as. So,
Okay.
but everybody has their own perspective, sure. Okay, what is it?
All right. So guys, that's all I have. If you have any question, you can just throw it at me. Let me see if I can answer. So I just asked this my beautiful friend over here, and it's like he can only marry a woman that is like 5 years, 4 years older than him. If it's more than that, he doesn't like that one. He will not go for a woman that is like 10 years or maybe more than 5 years older than him. But it's okay for a woman to marry a man that is 10 years older than him.
Yes, no.
Why should it be okay? I even who even designed the
It's all about, should I say, modernization. Because then back then, when you feel you are okay and you feel you are old enough to maintain a home, you're good to go.
you see, no, it's now it's not that when you feel like you are mature enough, you're balanced financially enough.
then
It's now.
it's,
It's not then. Then you can just wake up. Your father and mother will just like I
that's
witnessed
what I'm
one.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Then at the age you see girls at the age of 14, 15 getting
Getting
married.
married,
You
yes.
see old men still try to still want to marry other women again in the
Yeah.
house. Yeah, and yet they are not having this financial stability
Exactly.
because
They have
everybody
farmlands to
they
it's,
have to.
that was the wealth then.
And you see older women still like guys that are looking good and that they feel like yes I can stay with this guy. It's not of now
May
that
God help us
everybody's looking for stability. Everybody wants to be okay before he get
before
married
you
and
get married.
before he give birth to children. So that's just the Western thing.
Okay. So my guy is saying it's a Western thinking for a guy to want to find a balance, financial balance, and every other stability before getting married. I don't know what you guys think about that. Because back then, like my grandma once told me that got married like it was like this kind of, call it arranged. Was it arranged? No. She went to fetch water from the stream, and my grandpa just, saw her. She was a very young girl, and then followed her like that, and then, traced her to where she was, the compound she entered, and then went straight to the parents and said he wants to marry her. And that's how everything was concluded, without nothing, without, seeking our opinion. They just handed over like that, to marriage at a very young age. Then, men didn't really want to like have a balance financially. As far as you have a farmland, and most of these farmlands were like an inheritance from your family, inheritance from your parents, your grandparents. So as far as you have farmlands, you can marry as much as many as, many wives, have as much as many children you want, because the children were like the wealth, like children were wealth. Wealth in the sense that they're going to be like, maybe you have 5 children from one wife, 5 from another, that's 10. Your 2 wives, that's, people are like 12, plus you like 13. And imagine 13 people, farming your land, like on the farm. That means a whole job is going to be done, a whole bunch of harvest is going to be made that year or the next year when it's due, and so much money is going to be made. So it was like a flex to have so many wives, so many children. But I don't know about now. Mr. Deborne says, try this today, you will be charged for stalking and attempt to kidnap. Well, I think this depends on the country that you are in, really. Over here, Habana, they see the follow up, better follow up, like they still follow you up, like bomber to bomb. You know what they bomber to bomber, like they follow you up like this. They still follow you up. It depends on the country that you are in. Wave Rider says, you are outside now. Yeah, I'm outside. What's up? What's up? I'm outside now. I'm outside now. So do you have any question on long, what's it called? Canary says, how many wives do I need for 100 plus kids, and will you support me? Canary, let me tell you one thing. Women, like in my grandma's time, and maybe my mom's time, were really in a cow. Were women that didn't have a voice. That's number one. Number two, they were women afraid, in quotes, of what the society will say when they get maltreated. For instance, if they get maltreated and then they want to leave that marriage, okay, they always have this concern. Okay, what would they say? They say, like they see them. If you, as a woman, leave your marriage, you're seen as, do you understand, like in a negative light. So this, my grandmother's era of women used to have this fear and concern of what would they say. All right. And then number three, they endured. They endured. My grandma's set of women, era of women, really endured abusiveness in marriage, endured and tolerated nonsense. But Canary, let me warn you, don't try it. Today's women, they don't keep quiet. You can't. I don't even think you can do that, except you use juju, because they will fight. That house, you won't even stay, and life won't be prolonged. You would die and leave them. They will give you shege banza. You know what they call shege banza in Hausa? They will give you shege banza, like hell in a cell. So I didn't even encourage polygamy. Okay. Baha, I saw Wake at Traumatic Bliss, Small World. Is that a movie, Big Smalls? Is Wake at Traumatic Bliss a movie? I've not seen it, if it is. But it wasn't, it, even, it's polygamy, like, it's not a good thing. I swear, it's not a good thing. Don't even try it. Don't try it. Women, I'm a woman, we have problems. We manufacture problems. Even when there is none, we'll manufacture it for you. We'll make a problem, like arrange it, package it, and then bring it for you. That's what we make. See, most of the polygamous home in Nigeria currently, let me say, even in the very rich, like, you have to be very rich for you to venture into polygamy as a man. In that you build a house in one state or one city for this other wife and children, and then build another like that all over the place. But even with that, even with all the supply, when it comes to attention, definitely there's going to be one woman among the wives that you're going to pay much of your attention to. And if others notice, while I go there, while people are going to fight, be careful, that thing will break.
It's supposed to.
Is this thing? Is this snake?
It's not strong enough.
Wait. No, I mean wave. I saw at another channel. Okay. Okay, you saw him at another channel. Okay. Oh, okay. Canary says, can they have big houses on the same street? Of course, you can. You can have it, but you can have it on the same street. You can have, like, everybody, you like, you must. It's a must for you to venture into that successfully. And the success is going to be, relative. It's not going to be a complete success, for you to practice polygamy successfully. It's going to be relatively successful. How? Because even if you have their houses on the same streets, okay? It's a must for you to venture into. Wait now, don't do. And the success is going to be, don't. No. It's not going to be complete success. Slow it down. Slow it. So, the thing is that, what they call monitoring spirit. One of the wives will be monitoring you when you are entering the other one's apartment or compound. Probably that was the night for that one to enjoy, have a portion of you. So one will be looking out, maybe you spend like 2-3 hours, 4 hours, she will want the same. And if you can't give it to her, it's going to be a problem. Wallahi, they will give you Shegebanza problem. From what I've seen, the polygamy is exactly here. Exactly. Not in Nigeria. Not in Nigeria is dominantly like a Muslim kind of region. So most of the men practice polygamy. They have 2 wives, 3 wives. I've seen in my former place that I resided, there's this man. He had the first wife lives in Kaduna. That's like another northern state. While the second wife, that's the new wife, lives in Abuja, in a compound. And the new wife gave him 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. 2 girls and a boy. I don't know about the other one, but they have children. He has children with the other one in Kaduna. The man was even in his.
How is it?
Is a younger wife's
Mike?
house.
Mike, how is it? Huh? Is it okay, right? Okay. Okay, ba. Everywhere good.
So,
Okay.
I was saying that, I was even spend some time with this younger wife's house, which is the compound that I lived. In Nigeria, if you come to Nigeria, you see how we live, like, different flats, different people, like an apartment building. So I don't know, they had maybe any misunderstanding, or I don't know, it's like this. The wife was looking for something, probably she discovered, there was something the husband gave to the other wife's family and didn't do for her children. And the husband wanted to leave that money to somewhere. this woman came out and then stood in front of the car that the husband is not going anywhere, was blocking. Polygamy is not good. She caused a sin for the husband that is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. How about her children? How about her children? What's going to happen to her children? What's going to happen to her children? The other wife is enjoying, you built a house for her, you've done this, you've bought a car, about me, about my, there's always this jealousy thing. There's a tendency for jealousy, enviness, or enviousness between the wives. So, and even the children too, I've seen a situation in Nigerian general when he died. Oh my God, the house that that took him years to build, a family took him years to build, was scattered by different women and their kids. Big Small says, Canary says 5 days and 2 days to rest. Canary, how many women are you even looking at? Can I give them each 1 day? You'll be tired. Canary, you'll be so tired. How will you be? Your waist will break. Your spinal cord will just break. Wallahi. Your waist and spinal cord will have some form of trouble. I don't think you can do that. African women like it though. Like, they like that. I'm serious, they like it. Like, Canary, understand what I mean? Like, African women like sex. That's what I mean. Yes, they like sex, and you have to. They have stamina, and you have to satisfy them. And you can just shuttle between in a week. Can't shuttle between 2 to 3, 4 wives. It's not possible. You just die.
I don't want those men that marry 3 wives, 4 wives. Then how you to satisfy all of them?
Then those women don't talk. The husband can come anytime he feels. It's like the Lord of the house. Whatever he says.
That's what stands.
Yes, so whatever he says. If you see him, fine. If you don't see your husband.
So now what happened now?
Now women are really coming out to speak their minds. Like, take.
That's why we're having a lot of broken homes now.
I work with a man who can't support his 4 wives. They all work. 2 of them work at the same company. One is back in Kenya and the other is in a city an hour away. I thought you said, okay, is it in the man you're working with, is it in the US? Big Smalls. Canary says they like prick. Wallahi, they like, like they would take. I discovered a whole lot. Like, they take certain things they will give, hold on, my God. They will give you certain things that will make you last so long on bed. But they are healthy, kind of natural, organic things that will help you. They will give you, and you enjoy the whole process of the of making and everything. People are really making me talk. It is so they will make you do it, and the one that makes you you enjoy it more, you tend to go back to that one, isn't it? The one you enjoy more, you tend to go back to that one, and it's, I don't know. So Canary, how about 1 day a week for each one day a day? Canary, polygamy is not good. Please don't even try to convince yourself.
No, sometimes, but I would say polygamy is good in the sense that they want organized. So they know that if I misbehave, we will go back to this that person. So they would like to be organized. They would like to be orientated with whatever they are doing. I'm not saying I'm promoting it, but
yeah, I understand.
To some starting stage ahead, it's okay. But you as the man, you know what you want. So you cannot say you marrying 2 wives will make you satisfied or make your wife being disciplined. No, it's a matter of the psychology of actually build a home. Even if you see most people that are polygamy, their house is not well organized.
It's not
well organized.
Never organized.
So it's just a matter of thinking and what you desire for yourself. That's just it.
So Canary, can you hear?
That's just it. So
I don't think, even in today's, like you said, polygamy, it makes these women in kind of.
You snapped us. How? I don't
Not snapple.
I beg you.
I beg you.
You want me to mock me this morning? Ah, his life, man. Oh, I just wish I could be going live too.
Hey, come and stay with me and then be talking now.
What I want to say?
So, this my guy is saying that, polygamy is good in the sense that, you're putting, as a husband, you're putting these women into checks in kind of call it a form of competition of to well behave themselves. Like you have to be, they have to be well behaving, because if you don't behave well, you should have it at the back of your mind. I'm as a wife in a polygamy relationship or marriage. If I don't behave well, there are other options for my husband. Okay, there are other options for my husband. Definitely, he may just leave me and then go to another woman. And when a man is like, his attention is being taken from you, it's not easy to get it back. God. So I think on that angle, from that angle, I think it's true. There's room for competition, kind of, I want to win my man's heart. I want to have him to myself. For checks. But still, polygamy is not a good thing. I'm telling you, as somebody that I've witnessed, polygamy is not a good thing. How about one day each for a week? Okay, that one will be good. If you can do one day a week, good for you. I hope Konji won't hold you again, Canary. If Konji should hold you.
If you imagine of threesome, fine, there's no problem. You can go for polygamy.
Well, I never heard of that.
You ever heard of threesome?
No.
It's,
In a marriage.
in a marriage, no,
I've never heard of it.
It's always cool, though. It's always cool and fun. But that is if two wives are well understandable, fine. You can
Which
actually
kind of nonsense is that? God forbid.
Press conference.
a big press conference. So.
Carrie says, yes, poly brings out the best in women if they are 3+ in number.
That's just it. But still, marriage is something you can't understand. That's just marriage is something you can't understand. Marriage
But you
is-
cannot bring the best out of me. Polygamy, God. I can't even imagine sharing somebody with someone. Oh, God, no.
you choose the man now, so definitely you should know what the man wants. So definitely you're going for it.
I can't even imagine it, though. Can't imagine it. Oh, so polygamy is not good. It's expensive. Financial, it's expensive
It's
too.
not.
Polygamy is expensive.
Polygamy is not expensive.
Why do you say so?
Polygamy is not expensive. It's what you want.
How?
It's not expensive. It's well
Like, for
organized.
instance, now see, if you were in one man woman kind of marriage, just you and your wife, if you make, call it 100,000, that 100,000, and then you have maybe 2 kids. Those 2 kids, school fees needs to be paid, tuition fee needs to be paid. I say it's 20,000. Then you get 20,000 from that and then pay, isn't it? And then pay rent and the rest. But if you have another family somewhere, say you have another, it's very, very expensive.
That's why they said polygamy is only meant for the rich in this modern age.
Even the rich, it's not easy for them. Even the rich is not easy. So, do anybody have a question? If you have a question, please go ahead. Meanwhile, there's somebody that one. Yes. If you have a question, go ahead. What's your take on age gap relationship? What do you think?
Mike really snapped us. Have you seen your picture?
No.
Hey, Damburuba.
Canary, are you asking me if I can be in a polygamy relationship? No. How about now? I can't. So seriously, I cannot. I love my man to myself. Me and you forever together. I cannot. Canary, I said I can't. I don't like Ah, no. Me like this. I don't like polygamy. So I can't do it. Let me see a picture. Let me see a picture. Hey, Canary says that's selfish. Canary, I think the man is the one that is selfish. You want to accumulate 3 women for yourself all alone.
Not that it's
Like, you want to shuttle through 3 all alone. That's selfishness. Okay.
Second one.
Okay. That's selfishness on your part as a guy. It's fine.
Say this fine. Unaware. So that they smile with you.
Sharing is caring. Mba. Sharing is not caring in every situation. There are certain things you share in everything. Habana, Canary. I don't like polygamy. Sharing is not caring. Sharing your man with another woman is not caring. Oh, mba. Nothing Nigeria win. It's a northeast wind. It comes with dust, guys. Okay, let's review the age formula again. Okay, let's go. What do you think is the age ratio for a man to woman age gap in marriage? What do you think it should be? Hi. What do you think it should be?
This thing not nice, oh.
Is there another one? How many?
It's just 2.
2, okay. No, we don't even need it, please.
You know, since I was smiling, I don't even tell me so I should reduce my smile. They'll not be like, what is this girl telling me? It just felt like, hey God.
You're doing charity.
You just want to show yourself.
Want to show your talent. So Canary, what's the formula again? What age to what ratio for a male and a female? What should it be? This my viewer Canary was saying that, you know, I was talking about what is it called? Age gap relationship, when there is a significant kind of. Canary says if a guy is 30, the right age of the woman 30 divided by 2, that's 15 plus 7, what's it? 22.
Wait.
That's not bad.
If the man is 30.
Yes, if the man is 30, so you divide his age into 2 and then plus 7.
The man is 30, that is 15, that is 22.
Yes.
Why? Why did he say so? How did he get that mass?
If the man is 40,
If the man is 40 divided to 2, that is 20 plus 7, that's 27.
27. Canary, is that your own opinion or your own view? Or you think that should...
Well, why?
But why? Somebody is asking why. Why should it be so? 40 to 27 years old.
Okay, why?
What was he doing till he got to 40?
Yes now. No, but
What was he doing till he got to 40?
but seriously, for a man he's still young.
At 40.
At 40 he's still
But
young. But a lady, no.
Why?
Highest 35.
Why?
Because you're fine. When do you want to give birth?
People are giving birth in their 40s now.
Where? How? When is the late stage of menopause?
A late stage of menopause should be like late 40s.
Late 40s.
But I've seen a lady that have given 47.
47.
Yes. Natural birth, like natural conception, natural and healthy baby.
Do you not think it's everybody? Or okay, let's
No,
just
it's
let's
not. It's not
let,
everybody.
let's just say out of 100%, out of 100% of people that are 40 years that have given birth, you can only see 40% that it worked for. So what happens to the remaining 60%? You're not trying to tell me that it's advisable to go.
No, I don't advise anybody to stay long, but you know what, like, you know, in Nigeria now, you know what it takes. Like where I'm from,
Yeah.
it takes some money for you to do marriage. Like,
Yes.
you
That,
understand,
that,
to do
that's
that
another part.
traditional
Right.
rites. It takes like almost 3 to 4 million to do it a normal traditional way. Men don't at age 30 don't have that money. And let me say maybe a lady like in my side, we go to school a lot. So let me say by the time you're done with school in university education in like 25, 26, and then you're looking, and then maybe somebody you're dating is like 30 years old. A 30 year old guy in Nigeria is still like a baby. Oh.
It's just like a very-
Absolutely, like it's not well balanced. He's still eating from his mama's
God
pot.
forbid, from 40.
Hey, God, what am I saying? But in like majority are not doing very well for
Yeah, Nigerians are not doing
themselves.
that because of the economy.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
and it's just that they have failed to have this idea of creating job for themselves or being self-employed. Because self-employed, no matter how bad it is, you can't tell me you can't finance yourself
And
within a month. Only you, before talking of financing someone else.
at
If
dating,
at that age of 30 to 35, you can't tell me you can't finance yourself alone for a year to two. Let's talk of adding someone else to it.
not on every. The fact that you can, honestly, I've really seen.
It's not that fact I can have actually tested it myself, but if I'm not lazy, but I can finance myself.
Yeah,
If I'm not lazy, if I'm not lazy,
legitly. Oh.
even legitly or
No. I'm
or
not. I'm talking about
illegally.
no. I'm talking
No,
about like being very pure. Like
no.
your husband should be very pure.
Yes, I'm still saying it. Yes. Okay. Let there are still some people, even there are some people, even illegally, but they are still finding it difficult to maintain themselves illegally and legally. You see, this sort of finance, but is based on, let me say, capability, and God's will by your side. That's just it. That's just because you can see in most organizations, but and in most offices, but you hear some people saying they are from this field, but yeah, they find themselves in this field.
Yeah.
You see, also that from this field, they have yet today I'm in this place. There's another kind of, you hear some men saying they have learned several jobs just because they want to meet up with life. God's grace, or I would like to say the God's favor is not upon them. So that's why you see some people are still backward. And some people even don't have any idea of anything. They'll just call them, okay, just learn this for a space of 2 months. Come and
So
join us.
let me ask you something.
Oh.
Canary. So what are you saying? If you do this your division for men's age by 2 and then plus 7, so what will happen to a woman that is in a maybe 40, like a 40-year-old woman, unmarried woman? What who who is she supposed to go for? Like who is supposed, what age is supposed to be her husband from your own formula? If the woman is like 40 years old, Jesus. Canary is saying, take per net 60. You should marry 37, not a girl in 20s. Canary, you should marry a 40-year-old lady. Big Small says, after 1 year for every 2 years, after 36, so for 50 it's 59. Canary is saying, why is she not married at 40? Canary, I'm going to tell you some factors like where I'm from. Okay, I'm always talking about where I'm from. In Africa, like let me say my state, Akwa Ibom. Okay, for you to get married. Okay, let me roll out that one. Let me just use this. Who is this person calling me? Like this, I find it very hard. I find it very hard to like.
Come back.
It's not even reading the text. Canary, I can't say. A call just came in from WhatsApp. I don't know. Like, what was I? You said what was she doing to say? Okay, there are certain form of factors that might lead to that. One could be spiritual, two could be physical, could be financials, and then four could be traditional. One, when I said physical, spiritual, I've seen so many women that I don't know if you've ever heard. I don't know why I can't read your text anymore, but I don't know if you've ever heard of spirit husband. Spirit husband. That's spiritual. Some people happens to be from family. Their ladies were maybe in the days, past, during their grandma's era, before the inception of Christianity. Maybe they worship idol in the family, and probably one member of the family or leader in that family must have dedicated the females to the idol. Okay, marry, they will worship you, but due to the inception of Christianity, at the end of the day, they came and they did not worship. The pact is not kept, the agreement is not kept. Then this spiritual thing will start jobbing them. I've seen a lot, like, we start stopping them from getting married. We start, relationship doesn't work. It's always bad relationship, bad relationship to the other. And at some point, no relationship. Do you understand? Bad relationship. Till they turn 40. So that could be that's spiritual aspect. Alright? That's the spiritual aspect. Then the financial aspect could be Nigerian ladies too, they always look for flamboyant kind of lifestyle. Maybe she's not okay enough, or she's not even seeing a potential in the man that is coming for her, a potential of doing very well for himself in the later days to come. And if she's that kind of myopic in vision, she might not really get married, and she may even, I have friends that are almost 40, or even, in their 40s. I have a couple of people that are in their 40s that are not married. Not that they're not good people, but there are certain factors that are just playing out and they are not married. I can't see your text message. I don't know why. Oh no. I can't see your comments, person. Can you guys see me? I'm not seeing. I can't see anything again. So the financial aspect too, that's it. And then what aspect again did I mention? The traditional aspect, call it the customary, or the aspect. Sometimes you meet somebody that is good as a lady, but it doesn't have money to go do the perform the traditional marriage rites. And in where I'm from, you can't take somebody's child in as a without observing the traditional rites. It's a necessity, it's compulsory, you have to. And sometimes these rites are very expensive, like it runs into millions. So if you find a guy that is okay, and then is you people can understand each other, but he can afford the rights, that means you have to stay single. So there are certain form of factors. There are different factors that have made so many ladies to stay single. Some is relationship, some is spiritual problems, some is financial problems, some is just that customary thing I just talked about. And the truth is that it's not everybody that is going to marry. That's the thing. It's not everybody in this planet that is going to get married. I don't like that I'm not seeing their text. God. Guys, let me just, I don't know if I should end this and then come up again. I can't see your texts. That's not okay.